Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero. Are you a person who thinks to themselves, or after doing something nice for someone, or after doing something that you feel that you deserve a reward, do you ever think that way? Have you ever realized that the reward that you think you so much deserve, the reward that you've earned, is that you get to continue to live the life, continue on the path that you're on? That's your reward. And that's a big deal. Let me explain. So often we do things. You're nice to someone. You help an old woman with her bags. You help a young child with their homework. You help a colleague. You take someone to lunch, or you listen to them and just during lunch just explain to you all the problems in their life. And afterwards you feel a little guilty, but you feel, what do I get out of it? I should get something from that. That feeling of that you deserve something. The answer to that feeling is that you get to continue with the life that you live. Think about all the chances you had to do something. Well, put it this way. Think about all the times in your past where you did something that you were not supposed to do. Do you remember? Do you remember in that moment it felt good? Maybe you got away with something, or you think you got away with something. But from that moment on, were you the same person? And if you were, then how come you remember that moment so much? You see, by you doing something that you knew was wrong, by you doing something that you knew you weren't supposed to do, you took yourself off the line of the life you were living, and you created a new timeline that you've been living on. No longer are you on that pure line that you once were on, but you're on a new line, a new lifeline that is tainted with what you did in the past. But the beauty of what you can do now is you don't have to create any more negative timelines. And that is, don't expect a reward when you don't do something that you know is bad. For example, just because a person makes themselves available to you doesn't mean you have to go with that person. Just because it's easy, just because it's there, and you know it's not right. And afterwards you think, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I deserve a reward. I was really good. Your reward is that you continue to live the life that you're living. No guilt, no negative feelings, no horrible memories, no trauma. That's your reward. I think so many people get it wrong. They really think they deserve something. The word's called entitlement. Your entitlement, your reward for your entitlement is that you get to live the life you're living. I think this is so profound and yet so simple, but we don't see it that way. We actually think we deserve something. We actually think somebody should put some money into our bank account. We actually think somebody should pat us on the back and compliment us. For what? For being who we were meant to be, for staying on the line that we're supposed to stay on, for being true to ourselves when no one else around is being a role model for you. You could be the only person in your friend group, in your coworker group, in your class that is still on the same lifeline of purity. You know how amazing that is? You know how powerful that is? Do you? To be pure, to be you, untainted you. No one has been able to manipulate you. No one has been able to change you, and you are pure. You amongst all your friends, amongst all your family, amongst everyone, you are still you. Why do you deserve a reward? You have the ultimate gift. Do you get it now? Do you see this perspective? Do you see how lucky, truly lucky you are for just being who you are and continuing to be who you are? There is no money going to show up in your account, and there's no one's going to pat you on the shoulder, and there's going to be no one to compliment you. But you could say, I'm me. I'm still me. I'm not going to wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats. I'm not going to lose sleep. I'm not always going to have another bone in the closet, and the closet's getting full of all these bones of all these things of negativity that I've done that I'm trying to hide from my subconscious. But my subconscious brings it out all the time. That is not you. Go forth and spread beauty and light. You may have a closet full of bones, but have this visualization to help you with that closet. See another closet right next to that closet of bones. And in that other closet that's right beside it, in that closet are all the times that you didn't do what you were not supposed to do. How many hugs are in that closet? Because in the closet of regret are bones. In the closet of purity are hugs. Hugs you give yourself. I guarantee you, the closet of purity full of hugs is more crowded than the closet of bones. Think about it. You are you who you are because you made the choices that you've made. And even if you made some of the wrong choices, you still have a chance to make a lot of the right choices. Go forth and spread beauty and light. Don't beat yourself up. Don't expect any reward from life. Your reward is life. I'm Thomas Inglero. Until next time.